Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my advice on how to start your nail business from scratch. I hope this video is really informative and I hope that you get a lot out of this video and that you start that nail business that you've been waiting to start, sis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down it into subsections and then give you points on each subsection. I've got all my notes down on my phone, so not my phone, but I've got all my notes down on a phone, so I'm gonna be looking down, so I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so my first point is do your research. A lot of things that nail techs, well, beginner nail techs or people that want to do nails do is they jump straight into it, whereas if you do your research, you prepare yourself for the trials, the ups and downs of doing nails. So what I did when I first started taking interest in wanting to do nails, I started looking at YouTube videos, which is what led me to end up doing YouTube videos of my own. I looked at a whole lot of nail techs on YouTube. I can't even begin to list them, and watched what they did, watched their tips and tricks videos, watched their watch me works, see how it is to do nails. I was watching a lot of videos. You just want to inform yourself, do Google searches on acrylics and how to become a nail technician, especially in the country that you're in, because for every country there's different regulations and rules and different laws on how to become a qualified nail technician. So you just need to make sure that you educate yourself before you end up doing it the wrong way. You just want to do everything right from the beginning so that you don't have much stress later on down the line. Basically, becoming a nail tech, you're investing a lot of money. I spent around £400 to begin with in terms of products, equipment, lighting. Sorry if you can see a fly zooming around, I'm really sorry. All of that contributed to how much money I spent. So it's you want to make sure that you are not wasting this money. You want to make sure that it's a good investment and that you can make profit from it. So before you start doing nails, don't jump straight into it. Do your research so that you know that your money is going into a good place and that you know that this is in the long run and not just temporary. Doing nails is much harder than it looks. I learned the hard way. When I was watching those YouTube videos of those nail technicians showing us how they did their nails and showing us how they did clients, I thought that I've got it in the bag. Acrylic, prime, file, polish, I'm good. No sis, it's actually much harder than it looks. It takes a lot of practice, so you need to make sure that before you want to do nails that you're ready to invest, ready to practice, you have that mindset, you have a passion for it, and you're just ready to begin. My next point is getting your qualification. In each country or each state, if you're in America, each city, everything is different. Getting your qualification, there's different legal procedures that you need to go through to get your qualification. I'm going to talk about the UK since I am in the UK, the methods that you need to get your qualification. There are online courses, there are in-person courses, and you can go to a beauty academy as well. I feel like it's very crucial for you to get your qualification as well. You don't want to be working on clients without a qualification. You can. I think in the UK it's not compulsory for you to have a qualification, but even if you decide not to, disclose to your customers that you are not qualified, because if anything happens, that's on you, sis, okay? This on you. I'm qualified. Having your qualification makes you feel much more secure in what you're doing. There's a few places that you can get your qualification in London. The one that I'm familiar with is CC Beauty Lab. She does a in-person course, one-to-one classes that I will put it on the screen. So just research into whether you want to do it online. I think there's a course on Read, and there's a few beauty academies as well. I'll see if I can screenshot and put them somewhere on the screen. I don't know what my editing skills are saying, but I'll try and put them somewhere on the screen so that you guys can see the different places that I've researched that offer courses. So you just want to make sure that in terms of being educated about nails and having your qualification, you have that down packed, you have that on lock. Okay, so moving on to buying your equipment. You want to invest in good products, and I will say it again, invest in good products, because Don't be buying bad products. Bad products produce bad quality nails. I'm just gonna say it plain, okay? You cannot maneuver bad products to produce good nails. It's not gonna happen. Like, products are expensive. Like, we all know that. If you're here, you already know that nail products are expensive. You need to think of it as an investment. You're investing into your company, you're investing into your nail business. You want to make sure that the quality of nails you're producing is up there, okay? And in order for it to be up there, you need to be using up there quality products, okay? You cannot be buying a £10 bottle of monomer and expecting it to be EMA. No, it's going to be MMA, and you're going to damage your client's nail beds. You don't want to be using products that are not going to benefit the client's natural nails. You want to make sure that all your products are good, okay? All your products are of standard and they are legal. Invest in a good nail drill. I'd say that a good nail drill, because you don't want to invest in one of them £20 nail drills and then it stops halfway for your client. Like, you don't want to do that. Invest in a good nail primer, like a nail dehydrator and a primer, because that is what, in conjunction with sealing the cuticles, is what will help your nails stop lifting and will make them last. You also want to make sure that you invest in a good LED lamp. What else? Monomer. Like I said, you want to invest in a good monomer, not MMA, okay? If you have not researched about MMA, I suggest you, after this video, you go search MMA and EMA and see the difference, because they are two very different things that people love to get confused and use on their clients. You don't want to be one of them people, okay? With their fingers falling off, okay? Also, I'd say with buying your equipment as well, although I understand some quality products can be out of your price range or you might not have a big budget, you can buy affordable products such as nail nails and glitter bells, and also Glam and Glitz. I use quite a few of their products as well, mainly glitter bells though. So nail nails is more cheaper, although the containers are small, it's affordable for beginning. Do you get me? So when I first started, I bought basically everything from nail nails. And I was just like, to begin with, you just need a few colors: nude, white, clear, some monomer, and yeah. But the more clients that you build up, like the more that you do nails, the more money you're saving, the more money that you're reinvesting into your business. So in the beginning, use affordable products, but good quality products too. And that's why you need to do your research. My next point is practice, practice, practice. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Practice, practice, practice. Okay, use family, use friends, use anybody that wants their nails done for free, guys. You wanna be practicing on people. That practice hand has no cuticle, okay? You need to make sure that you know the anatomy of the hand properly whilst you're doing the nails. There's only so much that you can learn from a practice hand before actually doing it on the real thing. And you don't want the only practice you've had to be on a practice hand, so that when you get your first client, you're drilling up their cuticle. Like, you want to make sure that you've had sufficient practice. Like, before I started doing nails, I would do a video on my nail journey, but I'm not even too sure if you are interested about that, but let me know if you are, and another video idea. Before I started doing nails, I used my sister for practice, I used my mom, I used friends, okay? I used some of my cousins to practice, and that helped me a lot before I took my first official client, because by then I had got the hang of it, I had got the gist of it, and I was semi-confident on actually doing it on a stranger. The more practice you get, the better. Don't practice one day and wait, then 1 month you're practicing again. You're not going to get better as fast as you would want to. You will get better, but the rate at which you'll be improving will be very, very slow. You want to be practicing every day if possible, to be honest, because there's nothing wrong with practice. The more practice, the better. Because with nails, it's a thing where with each set you are improving. If you do not practice, you will not improve. My next point is to start your Instagram business page, okay? And with your Instagram business page, you want to make sure that it's looking as professional as possible. Choose a name that is personal to you. Choose a name that is unique, okay? Because that name is your brand, okay? You are your brand, basically. And then when you choose your name, then you can produce your logo. Stuff like that. Like, people say, oh, you don't need a logo, you don't need a logo. Listen, if you want to be professional, get a logo, okay? Get a logo. You don't know how far you can take this nail thing. People like to think of it as small, like be small-minded. No, like listen, honestly, with your nail thing, think big, okay? You never know where this nail journey could lead you to, so make sure you get a logo to be as professional as possible. Every company has a logo. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, McDonald's even has a logo, so why you cannot have a logo? With your logo, obviously, you can make Instagram highlights that are informative as well. With your business page, it needs to be presentable. It needs to attract people. When they see you, you don't want no jaga jaga kind of page. You want it to be nice and neat. You want it to be professional, presentable, so that when people see, oh my god, her page is nice, like let me follow. Because if your page is scatter, you can't be expecting people to follow. Like, I'm just gonna put it that way. You might not think it's a big deal, but it really is in the end. When you've got your page, yeah, especially on Instagram, potential clients will be looking at your page. So you need to make sure that your page is as presentable as possible, because your page also says a lot about your services. So my next point is to create a price list. I understand that as a beginner nail tech, this can be quite intimidating. I would advise for beginner nail techs, like when you're starting off your nail business, that you have a fixed price for every set. That's what I did in the beginning. I did every set for, I think in the very beginning, I think I did every set for 15. And then I upped it to 20 because I was like, girl, I need to be making money so that I can be buying new products. But yeah, so I think I did every set for 15, and this was when I started uni. So every set was 15, any design, rhinestones, crystals, everything, encapsulations, ombre. You could have the maddest design and it was £15, like, and that is what attracts clientele. So you want to make sure that you have reasonable prices. You need to understand that there's so much things that you haven't learned as a beginner, and as a beginner you want to make sure that your prices are equaling the quality of work that you're producing. You want to make sure that there's both making sense, that is actually, you know, reasonable. So you need to make sure that for the price they're getting decent quality and it's making sense. Also, I'd say within your price list, disclose that you're a beginner. Make sure that you let the people know that you are a beginner nail tech. In my bio, I put that when I was first starting, beginner nail technician, like, and I used to put up there in my policies or just in extra info highlights saying that I'm a beginner, so I'm still learning as I'm going, so that they would know that you're coming to me, I'm a beginner, so the quality of work that I might produce might not be to of your standards, but I'm still learning. Thank you for booking anyways. So like I was saying, charge according to your talent. Like for now, you always improve. When you improve, listen, go ahead sis, up your prices, but for now, make sure that they're very reasonable. And also when you create your price list, make sure that sometimes, you know, you throw in a little cheeky deal, cheeky 10% off if you book today, or 20% off if you book a custom set or whatever. Like those attract more people to be booking, and the more people that book, the more practice that you get. So the more pictures that you can put up on your Instagram, the more content for your page, the more your business will, you know, boom. And then next, what you would want to do is start taking bookings, okay? Once you've created your price list, you can start taking bookings. I'd advise that you start taking bookings via DMs. I wouldn't advise getting a booking site for nails in the beginning, because like you're new to this, so you don't want to get a booking site paying monthly for the booking site. So take bookings via DMs. Ask them to show you what they want, because as a beginner, sometimes like they'll want the maddest design and you don't know how to do it. For example, if you don't know how to do marble and their set has marble in it, they're gonna go there and not get marble because you don't know how to do it. So ask them if they have any photo references that they can send you a picture. Usually when girls come to do their nails, they have a picture anyways. So just make sure that they show you the picture in advance so you can prepare. For example, if you don't have flowers, you can quickly, you know, go on eBay, get some flowers. With that, just make sure that you've got, they can send you the picture, because sending pictures will help you prepare for the appointment, and you want to be as prepared as possible, because if you're unprepared, it looks very unprofessional, and I doubt that they would book again despite the fact that you're a beginner. Because a lot of people do not, like, they forget that you're a beginner. Like, although they acknowledge it, they forget, so they're just like, oh yeah, she's got bad service, despite the fact that you're a beginner. So you just want to make sure that it's positive from the start. So in order to do that, make sure that you remain professional, make sure that you've, you know, got it on lock, make sure that you have all your equipment, everything is stocked up, and that if the person wants something, that you try your best to get it. If you, sometimes you can't, so just disclose to that person nicely, oh, I do not have those, for example, decals, do you have any other option in mind? And then that will help you a lot in the beginning of your nail journey, before you get your whole equipment and your whole, just your nail stuff. So yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. I will try to upload a second part to this video. I will try to do a nail business series on this channel and just try to give you lot more insight and more information on how to run a nail business. I will do another video on nail technician advice. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I hope that you've learned a lot from this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I have lots of videos there already. I will be dropping a video twice a week, so hopefully I can stick to that. Please like, share, comment on this video as well. Comment down what you want to see from me, and if you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them. So subscribe to this channel as well. Click the notification bell so you never miss a video. And watch all my other videos too. I'm a really interesting person or whatever. So thanks, guys. See you in my next video.